Every morning starts a new page of your story. Every morning starts a new page of your story. Let's make it a great one today. Very, very good morning, my dear students. My name is Kumar Gaurav, your English educator. I hope you all are good at your home today and you have done your work very well. Yesterday I have taught you just about the topic, that is noun. Our topic was noun. You have already studied about what is noun. As I told you, whatever the things you are watching in your surroundings, persons, places, these are kinds of noun. And you have done also types of noun, that is countable and that is second is uncountable. Which can be counted, that will be countable, and which can't be counted, that will be uncountable. I hope you have done your exercise with related of this. And kinds of noun, when we talk about kinds of noun, there are 5 kinds of noun I have told you, that is first proper noun, second is common noun, third is material noun, fourth is collective, fifth is abstract noun. And I have done 2 noun, first proper noun and second is common noun. I hope you have done your exercises with related of this. So today, before starting, I have some question to ask related to proper noun, common noun. So with your pen and copy, you have to be ready. Note down my question and guess it, write it, and then respond me. Okay, students, are you ready? Are you getting my point? Very good. So my first question is related to noun. Mumbai is the city of India. Mumbai is the city of India. So tell me, what is means Mumbai is which kind of noun? Can you guess it? Yes, tell. Very good. Mumbai is the proper noun. It is a place, but it has a name, particular name. That means you can say that this is proper noun. Okay, my next question is boy in the city is working very hard. A boy is working very hard in the city in which you are living. Can you guess boy? Which kind of noun? Can you guess it? Yes, definitely. You can write down in your copy. Why? As you are also boy, girl, maybe. Yes, definitely. That is common noun. Can you say that? What is that? Means boy, when we talk about boy, that is countable or uncountable? Can you count it? Yes, that is countable. When we talk about types of noun, you can say that there are 2 types of noun, countable and uncountable. Or we can say that countable and uncountable both are the part of common noun also. That's clear? My next question is related to noun. That will be you speak English. You speak English. In this sentence, you have to find out English is noun, but which kind of noun? Yes, very good. This is a particular subject. You can say that. You can't say that common noun. You can say that this subject has a English name. Can you say that? English is a subject, when we talk about related to subject, it is a particular subject. Clear? Very good. Now let's move to the next topic. What is the next topic? That is material noun. What is this? Material noun. So today we have to talk about material noun. Do you know, student, what is material noun? Can you guess it? What is material noun? I hope you have done already it. You have a book. With the help of book you have done it. You can say that about any matter. Whenever you see or take any matter, that will be made of other matter. That is called material. The things, you can say that a substance, a material from which any other material, any other things is made. Any other thing is made, which is called material noun. You can write down when a noun names material a substance from which any other thing is made. Look at this. When a noun names material or substance from which any other thing is made, means you can say that with the help of other thing you can make any other thing, it will be your material. You can say that that thing will be a matter related to substance, a material will be called material noun. As you can see in your house, at your home, in your surrounding, at your school also, you can say that the toy which you are playing with is made of plastic. Here is a toy. Can you guess it? Which kind of noun it is? Toy. Which kind of noun? Which kind of noun it is? And it is made of plastic. Plastic, you can say that it is material. So you can say that plastic is a material noun. Plastic is a material noun, but toy, when we talk about toy, it is a common noun. Because you can count it, it's part of this countable common noun. And plastic, when we talk about plastic, it is related to material or substance. So easily you can say that this is called material noun. I hope you have understood about it. Very well. Are you getting my point? That's good. Note down it. You have 2 minutes to write it. Write down fast. Have you noted? Very good. That's all. So I hope you have done well. What is material noun? Some more example I am giving you. This ring is made of gold. I'm talking about this ring. I'm talking about this ring. In the first chapter, we have already done the subject and the predicate, and in that I have already told you whenever the head word will be there in the sentence, it will be called subject. This subject is ring, so ring is called common. But this common noun as a subject which expressing that this is made of gold. This is made of gold. Can you see that? What is this? Means what which kinds of noun it is? This is called material noun. You can see at your home, if there is any chair, the chair is made of wood. Look at this. The chair will be called common noun and this will be material. So I hope students you have already done it and understood it. Understand? You can write down more example of this, and with the help of exercises of your book you have to do yourself it. So let's move the next topic, that is the next part of this. It will be collective. Yes, good. It will be collective noun. So now we have to talk about collective noun. First you have to guess it. What is collective noun? What is collective noun? Can you guess it about it? Collective, the word expressing the collection as expressing the group, by which you can say that collection of a noun, a group which is called, can you guess? Which is called collective noun. Very good. Collective noun is referred to the group. When they are group of things, person, places, you can say that places. No, you can't say that places. You can say that group of persons, group of things, it will be called collective. So write down what is collective noun. A noun which has a group, a collection of persons or things is called collective noun. Clear? A noun which has a group, a collection of persons or things is called collective noun. Clear, students? I hope you have understood it. So I'm talking about collective noun. I'm talking about collective noun. Can you guess any example of this? What is collective noun? As I told you the definition related to this, note down it and write down any example of this. Which kind of example shows that it is called collective noun? Which kind of example? Suppose you are sitting in the class. Suppose we are in army. So, let's study it. We are in army. So here is the noun army. Army, it is not a group of value, it is not a single, it is not a single, it is a group of soldier. You can say that it is a group of soldiers. So it is called collection, it is called group. So you can say that it is collective noun. Ram is speaking in public. Ram is speaking in public. Public is collective noun. You can say that crowd. Ram is speaking in public, a crowd. It is also called collective noun. When they are group of persons or things you are watching, that is called collective noun. I hope you have understood and write down it. With the help of exercises you have to do yourself. Clear? Write down. I hope you have done it. That's all. So last topic, last part of the noun will be called abstract noun. Abstract noun. Now we have to talk about what is an abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? Can you guess it about that? What is an abstract noun? Can you guess it? Yes? I hope you have understood about it already. In your previous classes you have already studied it. So, okay. When a word, when a word expresses you can say that when a word expresses a quality of an activity, a quality of an activity, means you can say that the word expresses a quality of an activity, a expression which can't be seen or touched is called abstract noun. It's called abstract noun. You can say that when there is a noun expressing expression, a quality of an activity, but this kind of activity is not being seen by us. We can't touch that also. Only we can feel that. Whenever you feel about any activity, our expression will be called abstract noun. I hope you have understood that. Yes, your honesty. When we talk about your honesty, your dishonesty, you are a good, honest person. Honesty is a. When we talk about your honesty, honesty is a abstract noun. Clear? Your honesty is famous in your society. Your honesty is famous in your society. When we talk about honest, honest will be adjective, but your honesty which can't be seen, which can't be touched, only it can be felt. It is called abstract noun. Write down it. In this way, more example you can write down. Always speak the truth. Suppose anyone is saying to you, always speak the truth. The truth which can't be seen, which can't be touched, only it can be felt. It is called the abstract noun. You can't touch it, you can't see it. It is called only abstract noun that will be expressive as well as a quality of an activity. Write down it. So in this way I have done your kinds of noun. You have already done it. And noun, what is noun, types of noun. So properly we have studied about it. So you have to do your exercises all. If there is any problem to do any exercise, you have to write any comment and then I've seen and then I'll respond of that. But you have to make your proper notes. Without hard work, you can't get anything. You know, one thing is good. Do you know what? One thing is true. Do you know what? In very short, I am saying that very short but very true. Very short but very true. Your nature is your future. Whatever your nature will be today, in this way, your future will be tomorrow. I hope you have done it very well. So do the work and properly you have to study. Focus on study. I'll see you tomorrow with next part of this kinds of noun, that is noun. We can say that role of noun. Now we have to move the role of noun. Tomorrow I will discuss about that role of noun, the role of noun in the sentence, how we have to know that. So that's end of this session today. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.